streaming from my Twitch,
on
my
the book
Facebook.
anyway.
Yup, Twitch,
Okay, your
Facebook,
book.
TikTok.
So let's
Let's get those links going.
Is that your bestie? I'm gonna ice both of y'all like
oh
Gretzky.
shit.
Let me get the chat screen up.
Baby girl. Let me see you dance. Let me see you swirl.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Everybody already stretched out. Everybody had their little water. Hope you got your wine.
Yeah.
Got your good marijuana gummies. Whatever you need to get you right for these debates.
Okay.
Number one debate show anywhere, not just online. Raps only. Only.
Don't forget the theme music, nigga.
Oh yeah, did I forget the theme music?
You forgot the theme music.
Play my damn music.
Bullshit.
All right.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right. Set yours. Look. He didn't even make this track. He makes tracks, so if he like it, it's a good track. He said, "Hey, where that music at?"
Man, you hear me? Where the theme music? PK, what it do, baby?
It is our theme music. It is our music. It's our music. All right, so look. I want everybody that came in here last week to bring your ass back in here right now.
Come on in here. Like and share this shit.
Yeah,
share it to everybody.
Y'all know we the only one doing it like this. Plenty shows.
You better believe that.
And we the realists. We was doing this before it was YouTube and all this. Anyway.
Facts.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore for Southern rap groups? Southern groups. Because there's so many groups, so many great groups in the South. Right? Right?
In the
And if you want me to start, I can do it. We can start with another. Whoever feels this is the first topic, and make sure that y'all, share that and share your thoughts and your choices in the chat as well. We want to hear everybody's thoughts.
So when we say groups, are we talking duos or
trios?
Those are groups as well. Those are groups as well. Trios, duos, however you want to say, as long as they have a group. Now they can't be something like Future and Drake. That's not a group.
All right.
That's a collabo. Travis Scott and what's my boy from Migos? Quavo. That's not an actual group.
Yeah, Huncho Jack. I got you.
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna go Ghetto Boys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Ghetto Boys. I'm gonna go. God damn, that's roughed up, man. Goody Mob. I'm gonna go Run DMC. And
Run DMC is in South.
The South, bro.
South. My bad, bro. My bad. I was doing good at first. I got worried about my phone battery, man. I just started answering. All right. So let me see.
My dealers.
You hear me real quick? The remix with 50 Cent and Young Buck.
South New York, South Bronx.
Yeah, I think that was south of Manhattan. So let me see. I'm two in. Let me see. UGK and Outkast. I think that's just.
Oh, I like.
No, I left off Ball and G, but I'll get killed for it later. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm not prepared.
Shit, me neither. But let's see. All right, let's go. Outkast. I'm gonna say Outkast, UGK.
Yeah.
Surprise! I said UGK. Believe it.
Yeah.
Right.
Stand down there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Goody Mob. And I'm gonna be hometown biased. I'm gonna say Ball and G.
Ball and G.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna say Outkast. I'm gonna say UGK.
Okay.
Ooh, shit.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say the Hot Boys.
Can't lose
I
that,
wasn't
bro.
thinking about
For
that.
sure.
3-6 fucking Mafia.
I was just
3-6
about to-
fucking Mafia. Great job.
Hey, I was just about to say, can I take Ball and G off and give me 3-6? That's what I was about to say.
I was just that's my Mount Rushmore. He can't. So my Mount Rushmore is Outkast, A-Ball MJG, UGK, 3-6 Mafia. Now, point being to this, we use this topic. Why I wanted everybody who came in last week come in this week, and if you coming in, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, share, all that, whatever platform you're watching on. Don't mention an amigo.
Oh man.
Now,
Here
here's the
you
thing
go,
about
bro.
no. This. I don't care. I'm making my point. Now, if you can't make the top 4 in your region, how do you make the top 10? This is going because I was getting a lot of people, not just for y'all in here, because we've already talked about this. This is for the people that came in. We named all of these groups. Now, you haven't named anybody from the West. You haven't named no one from New York. You have to at least be in the top 4. You don't get my point about that. I know it's kind of petty to do that right now, but it's real.
Hey,
not just
but-
for y'all. I'm
But
making my
see,
point. And they could be arguably in this, and I want to say that too. They could
I was just
arguably
about
be
to say
on the
that.
Mount
Since you
Rushmore.
want to make points and shit,
That's
they
all
can
I'm saying.
arguably be in it.
No disrespect to them. Yeah, they could arguably be on it.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what my point was too, though. That's why I'm saying these groups that came to mind.
Hold up. Holiday.
That's all.
Hold on. Shout out to everybody on TikTok tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure y'all
Believe
join,
that, for sure.
join the conversation.
All platforms. Shout out to all the love. All the
Salute
love.
y'all, man.
That was my point, though. I'm just saying that right at it. But you mentioned when I said Hot Boys, remember we was naming groups? I think somebody got mad at me saying the Hot Boys last week. Anyway, but that was my point to say, yeah, that's just, I'm doing this just to show people how this is what this show is about. This is a debate show. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You gotta use it.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to
Yeah.
say the Migos. I did,
Right.
but I did.
Right.
I did. You
Right.
kind
And a
of
lot of people say
you
good
kind
about
of got a point, but they still a top 10 group of all time. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Right.
Well, I'm saying, okay, but you just named, a lot of us named 5 different groups.
You said a Mount
Well,
Rushmore,
see.
and then we didn't have no metrics of this Mount Rushmore either, bro.
Wouldn't it be the same thing as the same metrics of a top 10?
Not necessarily.
What's the difference in 4 in the top 10? That's just me. It's just me saying. I don't know.
I'm
in my
saying
mind,
the metrics of it.
yeah, it's the same thing. Like whatever. Like we're gonna get to that in the next topic, but the same thing. Lyrics, impact. You already know the same thing we always have when we talk about.
But they
right?
they arguably could be in the Mount Rushmore, right?
Yes, without a doubt.
So they potentially could be in the
I
top.
wouldn't put them in there though. But I wouldn't if you wanted to put them there. They have a resume that could go there. You see what I'm saying? I'm not hating them.
The side.
No, I was just making a
Bruh.
point. Anyway, moving on to the next topic. That's all I was saying. We got.
Let's
that's all
move
my
on.
point was. I just think
They
Huh?
top 10, dog. They top 10, dog.
Okay, Sanchez, that's your opinion. I never said
So
you.
so what? Hold up. So what's your Mount Rushmore of East Coast rap groups?
East Coast rap groups, without me giving much thought to that, you just popping it on me.
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh,
Big pause. Big
it
pause.
would have to be Wu-Tang #1, right?
Okay.
Shit.
Beastie Boys, Run DMC, G.
Yeah,
Unit,
but
I
I'm
mean,
trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to go there. I don't want to just jump too fast to just say somebody.
Oh, okay. Well. What about the West Coast? It ain't
Grandmaster Cass and the Furious
NWA,
Five.
NWA,
West Side Connection, what else?
probably Dog Pound, of course. Go
Yeah.
up and dance.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I have to think about that 4th one. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Besides NWA, anybody from the West Coast that you would put in front of me, go?
Not that I can think of right now.
So they hang around 5 or 6 somewhere in the area. Okay. Then you said East Coast. You said Wu-Tang with the Lock.
Definitely though, but I got a lot of
Beastie
people, a lot
Boys.
of East Coast groups that I could. Yeah.
Okay.
Public Enemy, and
All right.
just out of respect to the OGs. But if you want to put somebody in front of them because it's outdated and they're older, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like Tribe Called Quest, they've outdone a lot of those groups
But
and
neither
numbers
have
and
fun.
appeal.
What about De La
Yeah.
Soul? De La Soul.
Nah, I was just messing with. I just fucking. But I would probably
Yeah.
put Mobb Deep in that New York but Sanchez if I could think about it. Would I put
Mobb
Terror
Deep.
Squad? I gotta think about Terror Squad.
So
Mobb Deep.
you
Maybe.
would pick Mobb Deep over the Migos?
I know a lot of people that would.
I
Not
mean,
right now.
yeah. I mean, you got to be from the East Coast more than like
No,
like
you
you from the
but
East
I play
Coast.
all of this. I play all of this though. I play all the culture albums and I play all the Mobb Deep. I'm not saying you have it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, let's just move on.
My favorite
Slide
topic,
to
the
the left.
Migos topic, bro, is just a great debate topic
Chris
because
Cross.
it's like you can't hate on what they did, but you can't just push them over where everybody
Nah,
else.
them niggas top 10 Holiday. I don't care what you say, dog.
Arguably,
Them-
we can
them
agree on
niggas-
that.
Bruh, them
Arguably, it's not
niggas-
solid though. That's
Them
my whole
niggas made
point.
a major impact into the
Iggy.
music industry.
Hey, arguably, that's why we on the show debating because it's an argument. It's debatable.
Bro. Bro.
What's up? What's up with that?
What?
Top,
They didn't
top
list
100
that guy.
rappers.
I know I'm looking at
Blueface
the
in the top 50, dog. This shit is already.
Bruh, I was
Blueface in
tripping.
the top
Blueface.
50?
Bruh,
He number
Blueface is
50.
right there, neck and neck with Doja Cat.
Absolutely.
Come on, dog.
What's your
Lady of Rage. Cool.
Is Razcast from LA? I always
Yeah.
wondered that. I think he's from Carson though, right? Same thing. DTA said Outkast,
Outkast,
Pimp
Pimp,
Bun, Migos, and Chris
Migos,
Cross.
Chris
I-
Cross.
Chris Cross is insane, but you know what? Can't hate. I know some folk that really stand on it from that era. Stand on it.
That's crazy.
Chris Cross and Kid and Play.
Chris
I
Cross
missed
actually
the
dope,
bus.
to be real. Like,
I missed the
like,
bus.
they
Ow.
could, nah, Chris Cross is really dope, really. Like, like check their other albums though. Has anybody ever played when they were like teenage?
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was wiggity wiggity whack.
Oh, stop it, bro. Nah, them supposed to have bars. They were like lyricists, bro. Anyway, moving on. We're not gonna go that old school.
Oh, we
Let's get to this.
we.
Do you tag or cap Complex releases the top LA rappers? I'm with enough. Kendrick Lamar. Remember we was talking about where do we put Snoop Dogg back in all time?
Yeah.
In LA behind Kendrick. And I got more because we're gonna they're gonna explain what they use, the criteria that they use to pick the list. We're gonna look at this first and then we're gonna go to this.
Okay.
Dr. Dre 4. Crazy. Tyler Creator
That's
5th.
insane, bro.
Crazy. I got no problem with Quick. That's a little high.
Be
You got
real,
Quick over
Ice-T.
Ice-T?
All them niggas
Yeah,
kind of high. They kind of high, fool.
Them top 5. Like,
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm
I ain't
talking
talking
about.
about you, Sanchez. I'm talking about what they said.
I think they're going off
13?
impact.
Let's go to the criteria. We're just going through
Please,
just
let's see
looking
the
at this.
criteria.
Now you
Yeah,
can't
what is
put.
this based
I
on?
think that's disrespectful to put 12 people in front of Corrupt.
Don't forget Ice-T number 7.
That ain't bad.
It
though,
gotta be
Sanchez.
impact,
Ice-T
bro.
being
It
7,
gotta
that's
be
right.
It
impact.
gotta be. Just
Because you got to think
looking at
about,
the
be
list,
real. If you compose a list of LA rappers, top 100, you got to be judging it off impact. Because how do you
Right.
get through the
It's
other
LA. Yeah, you ain't
60
you ain't-
niggas, right?
It's got to be impact. I feel you.
Gotta
It's
be.
LA.
Because think about where Be Real is on the list. That's only because of his work with Cypress Hill. And so if you start putting that in context, that's what the hit Cypress Hill had in the 90s. You know,
Right.
I can see how the
But if
list
it's
is
off
formulated.
impact, though,
But
if
that's
it's
why.
off
Let's go
impact,
to. Let's go. I
Will.i.am
got the
is number
criteria right. We
42,
got
bro.
it. If I
If we talking impact, will.i.am number 42. The Black Eyed Peas, one of the biggest things ever.
Biggest groups ever.
Yeah, agreed. Now that's nuts. Now to be talking about, like you said, if Be Real is judged as Be Real and not Cypress Hill, and you got will.i.am being judged without Black Eyed Peas, that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
that's
Now,
wild. Because what has Be
now,
Real done?
if it's based off of impact, I can see why Be Real up there.
All right, so we
Insane in
stuck
the
to 3 core
membrane.
principles when sorting our ranking: skill as a hip hop artist, strength in catalog, commercial impact, and lasting influence.
Huh.
By skill, we mean the entire rap package, delivery, presence, pen game, and overall artistry. Since hip hop is an audio medium and we don't have access to notebooks, we didn't penalize rappers who've used ghostwriters. You lost me. Hey, I'm out the room on that one. Let me go. Let me catch the next plane out of it, because y'all ain't talking the talk. Next,
how can you say skill is pen game and then say we ain't penalize people with a ghostwriter?
I guess
they don't even
Come on,
okay.
man.
No, I guess if you didn't actually pick the clothes, but you picked the stylist to pick the clothes.
I guess.
I guess.
I mean,
okay, we'll put it at that.
This is a list.
I mean, you chose something though. We're also focusing strictly on rappers. So while artists like Nate Dogg and Ty Dolla $ign are iconic LA artists, they're fundamentally singers, not rappers.
Okay. Interesting.
They go
back to this list.
event since everybody was wondering what that was, right? Nip had way more impact than Easy E. I don't know about that.
Pens, how is Al sold 43 and King Cricket 46?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's nuts, man.
Nip shot up at the end. Victory Lap is a classic. Easy E does not have a classic album by himself like Nip does. But I remember Nip's whole entire career. I would put Nip. I got Nip high, like Nip top 5 in my opinion. I would gotta think like in my opinion, just for what he did at the end and what he did over there. Based off that criteria,
not that. Yeah, for sure. What he did with Victory Lap, I mean, the aesthetic of it all, what he built himself up to be, and how he's looked at and known. Period. Beyond rap, I don't think the Def did it.
Kendrick
you know what
number
I'm saying?
1 though? Is Kendrick number 1 based off that criteria?
Yeah, you gotta be him the number 1. You gotta.
So
be
Tupac is qualified, but Corrupt isn't though.
Well, why wouldn't Corrupt be?
Corrupt from Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
From Philly. If you look at his first solo album, Corruption, that's why it's a double album. One album's for Philly, the other album's for LA. But he moved out there, he's like 13, same with Pac, teenager.
Yeah, that is interesting then, because it shouldn't be no reason to separate it.
Maybe they didn't think that, or maybe the people that did this, some dumbasses, didn't know that about Corrupt, because he's just so West Coast, right? Tupac not from. I'm just telling you that Corrupt isn't either too. Y'all check it out. Do your research. So this is what makes me say that. And Razzcast isn't from LA either. Technically.
He ain't?
Like I said, it's Carson. He ain't really from Los Angeles.
Well, that would be him and Absol though.
No, surrounding area.
Carson, California, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
right.
You know, shit, LA.
No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know, but when you go, it's right. He know he from.
Because you got to think about it. Kendrick is Compton. I mean, if you start getting that technical.
Razzcast from LA County.
I understand.
Okay, he from LA County.
DT said he from LA County.
Okay, cool. My bad. I could be wrong on it, but I know Corrupt from Philly for damn sure.
Yeah, I was just about to ask DT too, because he from Cali.
Okay.
I was just about to ask him.
And I mean, Snoop Dogg's from Long Beach. That ain't LA.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, you get technical with it. It's gonna be a lot of that in there. You can't.
Right. I don't want to.
100 rappers from LA, bro. Come on now.
Right. I got you. LA.
That shit definitely gonna be a struggle around 64.
Hey.
Why couldn't they just make it Cali, but they ain't want to have to throw the Bay in there?
Man.
Hey, bro. J-Rock in front of will.i.am is crazy, bro.
I mean, based off the criteria, though. J-Rock is in front of him. You don't think so? You just giving
That
Impact.
shit is like,
Impact
I
is
ain't
out
rocking
now.
with
Will I Am on his own, not Black Eyed Peas.
Man, dude, Impact is like
Crazy.
seismic, dog.
Way more.
Yeah.
But you know, J-Rock is like the Captain America of
Yeah,
I should say Iron Man of
Yeah.
TDE.
that's true.
He like the first Avenger.
What y'all think about Earl Sweatshirt being in the top 25?
That's
They
rough.
love him. I've never been a fan of him, but the hype around him was crazy for like almost a decade, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will I Am from the Valley? Okay. I don't know nothing
That
about
was
that, but I'm
trash,
just
bro.
we understand that what they talking about though. This is California, really. But like I said, you do that, you say Cal, I guess they ain't want to mix the banging with it.
Shout out to Sugar Free, man. You know what I'm saying? Pimpin' since Pimpin' been
A real
pimpin'. Do
pimp.
you
Cause that's what I'm
hear
saying.
me?
You ain't even got no short dog or no 40 on that list because of where
All right,
they
so
from.
look.
So
Oh shit,
We
you
get
right.
on this a lot.
Well, it say LA rappers.
The
It say
game
LA
was
rappers.
upset. Right.
right.
So the game was upset with being ranked 11. That's wrong. Based off the criteria, game should be like you could have put second or third. I put game third behind
Yeah.
Snoop for this, for what they said. Kendrick, Snoop, Game,
Yeah.
then Nip. But look, the game made his own list. He was upset.
My,
So the game came with his own, right?
yeah.
So and he added Pac to it. He got Pac 1, Snoop 2nd, Cube, Kendrick, himself, Corrupt. Like I like this one, his one. Quick 7. This right, bro. Dr. Dre 8th, Eazy-E 9th, Exhibit 10th. Oh yeah, I'm rocking with this job. But I would put Nip right there though. I'll put Nip higher than that. I would put Nip after
Nigga, pimp my ride, nigga.
Corrupt. Now, hey, 40 days, 40 nights. Crazy. I would have put Exhibit that high, but I would have put Exhibit up there though.
Yeah, I like this. I like
Ice-T,
this list
D-Real.
too. It's a little bit more fluid.
Tyler the Creator, YG,
Dom Kennedy. Shout out to Dom Kennedy.
MC Red, MC8, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dom Kennedy gotta be respected. Like
Yeah.
if we
Yeah, where you put Dom in? Where
if
you
we
put
got
Dom?
any
He
goddamn
behind YG.
No, 16. Yeah, okay. Damn, yeah. I guess off the list of criteria YG would do, I do Dom.
Schoolboy Q.
See, this stuff you gotta think about. Like nobody said anything about Dom Kennedy, but when I see him, like, damn, Dom Kennedy was on the list. Who did?
So who listed this? The game.
This is the game's list.
He got Will I Am like 22. 20 what? What's it? 20?
It makes
Nah,
more
that's
sense,
24.
24. J-Rock 25. He got J-Rock in the top 25.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't got a problem with that. Mac 10, 23rd.
Absol 27.
Sugar Free, they putting them real high. I wouldn't put Sugar Free that damn high.
Man,
but, you
he
know, I ain't
pimping
from
since
LA.
Pimpin' been pimping, man.
man, come on now.
I ain't put Sugar Free that. I can't name you Sugar Free.
I can't
out.
either, but I know he been pimping. My Sugar Free got them
Nah,
highs.
Where's Chino
Innovative, bro.
XL from? Where's Chino XL from? He ain't from Chino XL. East
Yeah,
Coast.
I think he from the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the game. Look, Crooked Eye, yeah. You gotta put Crooked Eye.
You gotta put Cricket out there.
That man was 46 on the other list.
Lady Array, the gang got that joint right, bro. The gang got a
He
better
got a
list.
better list. Is
For
it
sure.
right? We're from the coast, so we don't know. But it's better than that other list, for sure.
He put OT Genesis.
Top 50, that's kind of crazy, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe he got some cult
Right.
classes we ain't aware of.
How excited are you? It's 5 days away from the Carter 6. Is it over for the GOAT?
I am
Arguably the GOAT.
0% excited.
Nobody's talking.
I'm
Man.
not excited at all.
It's just it's
You're
very
not excited at all?
no, it's very weird for a Wayne rollout. Like even when we talked about this in text the other day, And you know, like Nam said, he resting off of his laurels. He's just going off of the fact he Wayne. But
Yeah.
it's like even still, like the rollout of what we used to for a Carter joint. Like I don't think Wayne understand. We view Little Wayne and the Carter series completely separate.
He said my boy Wayne look like a boy in tennis ball. Get the fuck out.
That's
Bro, my
hilarious.
feelings about the Carter 6, bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of like his dreads, bro. This shit is exhausting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Wayne, and I'm just a little tired of it now, bro. So it's just like, I mean, I really don't.
Is
I
it
don't.
time for a change up though?
Huh?
Do you think it's change up? He should get away from the Carter?
Yeah, he need to
Series,
go
like-
from the Carter series.
Like just something totally
do
different.
something different, bro.
Well, then you go. What? All he knows is lights out. The lights out, Lil Wayne, and then the Carter Wayne. So
In 500 degrees.
that's already a reinvention.
So
And that's kind of the thing. Like, what's the theme of the album at this point? Like, my favorite is Carter
Nobody
2.
knows, bro.
You know, I feel like that's what he
I
was
guess the
most
Free
locked in and
Weezy Jones
focused.
album, though, right?
Free Weezy album, yeah, that Rebirth, a bunch of shit was albums, but nothing with the structure of what he laid out with the Carter series being rapping, substance, potency. You know, he had some musicology role in there for that first one and that second one, but you could also thank Manny Fresh for a little bit of that. Like, as long as somebody was there to steer the ship, you could get a focused Wayne. As long as it was Wayne, though, that shit everywhere.
Man, Wayne look like his.
I haven't heard not one person talking about this drop.
Me neither.
And it's 5 days away. This not a mixtape, nigga. This is the Carter album series, bro.
And nobody cares.
They did a
And
rollout in
now-
Madison Square Garden. I mean, not Madison Square Garden, but Times Square and everything, bro. Like, he took
And the
over
trip
Times
about
Square.
it, the difference with this one and the last one, though, y'all, you got to remember, keep it in context. The last one was held hostage by Birdman, right? So everybody felt empathetic, going, damn, let them man drop that joint. And then we all,
What was the lead single off Carter 5? What was it? Carter 5. When did the Carter
What's
5
on
drop?
Carter 5?
Man, I don't
man.
Hey, no, you let me just talk bad back up. You do it. It's kind of, you go.
Let me see, man.
hurt- you gonna-
Wait,
Let
I
me
don't
see,
know one
man.
song on the Carter 5 for real.
Carter
I know,
5.
saying, what was what?
So,
why he dropped
Don't Cry, featuring the Extentacion, Triple X.
Okay.
Mona Lisa?
Let It Fly
Mona Lisa.
with Travis
Mona Lisa.
Scott, Dark Side of the Moon with Nicki, Mona
Okay,
Lisa
okay.
with Kendrick.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Carter 5. I got you.
Yeah.
that Mona Lisa was
Let
called.
it
But
all
don't get
work
it
out.
twisted, bro. Let it all work out, Demon. But it's 23 fucking songs, bro. And it's like niggas just said what was on it. It's 23
Right.
options.
We didn't even remember it.
Well, it's been a while. It came.
I don't
out
give a
17
damn,
years
bro.
ago.
I remember what
That's
was
a
on
long
Carter
time.
2, man. Don't do that.
Right.
2018.
I can tell you.
I remember what was on Carter 2, bro.
Yeah.
Track the track.
Wasn't that 2018 Victory Lap though, right? Or 19?
Victory Lab should have been 19. That should have been like No, let me see. That was December 18th.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, he was on something like that, and that's we was bumping Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
Bro, I was
too,
working
so.
all night at the time. I was listening to everybody's albums to get through the night. I did not bump Carter 5 still.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I ain't bump Carter 5.
Nah.
Not like that. Did you
Because
bump
I
y'all
don't like
bump
that
4?
style of Wayne, bro. I don't like Let It Fly, Burn Your Eye, Hit the Tide, Burn the Tide. It's just, I don't like this shit. Like, I like him being a little bit
What
more
song was
concise with his
Mahogany?
style.
Yeah, but I will say this though. You remember those features he did with like Corday? What's his name?
Corday.
Young boy.
Yeah, that was hard.
Corday,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna tell you, if Wayne
That
really want to
shit
break
was
the
dope.
oh yeah, now the shit he did with Corday was hard. But see,
Bro, with the last 3 Johns though, say like the last 5 months of features.
yeah, like
It
yeah,
sounded
he
like a
did put
different
in a
Wayne.
little work for sure, because he was hungry again. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I'm saying?
sounded
That
like
Kendrick
Wayne
shit.
had been in the gym.
For sure,
Yeah.
that Kendrick
Right.
shit kind of pissed him off. So I think he put some work in.
Yeah,
But I don't know, like Wayne. If Wayne really want to break the internet, bro, for rapping on the album, go do a joint project with Eminem, bro.
Nah, I think this the problem with Wayne dropping this. The anticipation is low because Wayne needs a single. Wayne, you not know. You ain't there.
That's what I was saying.
You
He
can't
gotta have a single. The rollout is terrible.
You
Bro.
gotta have a single. You ain't that kind of artist. You from that era, bro. We expect a big rollout. We expect to hear something on the radio.
And the nigga on tour is crazy. So it's like,
but at this point though, Wayne's product is watered down. A Wayne feature ain't that.
nah.
Because he's done so many. So when you hear Wayne, you think it's just a mixtape song.
Yeah, that shit over with.
Even if it's dope. Even if it could be a single, you be like, ain't that just, that's another Wayne song, right? It's just another song at this point.
But I think that we have expectation on our legends to move a certain way after you show us 20 years of fucking reference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, what can he do, Shay? What kind of song could look like y'all saying about the album? Nobody cares to hear what Wayne's talking about because we can't imagine shit that we want to hear Wayne talk about.
well, it ain't about what you want to
What
hear
do
him
you-
talk about. He got to pull the moves he did back before, bro. Like, you didn't want to hear him talking about the shit he was talking about on You with Lloyd. That
I
was
did.
Lloyd's song. But I'm saying you wasn't waking up saying,
I wanted to hear
Wayne
Wayne.
talking about being in love. Like, no, he just ended up doing them type of records, and that made sense.
Well, at that, he couldn't miss then, though, Shay. He was in his prime. I just feel like at this point, right, Wayne is a victim of oversaturation. That's exactly what I mean, low-key. Like, and then not oversaturated with garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Good quality
But
saturation.
trust me, I've been a bit.
Wayne has
You remember, bro, in the warehouse
it's just not
arguing with
quality.
Scope?
You just don't. But say it's just not value because he's good. You just expect it to be good. Like they're going another. Like he's on Tyler's album. You like that was a good verse.
Right.
It's just a good Wayne, but it's like, what do we expect to be like? Man, I can't wait to hear that. It's nothing to look forward to.
No, I'm fully with you. I've been on that side of the bus since at least Carter. What Carter was it where he had Tech Nine and everybody doing the features and shit? Was that 4?
It gotta be 4 because I gave up after 3.
That was the last jump that I like that. I like Forder
I ain't like it.
because he was trying to do. He should have, if he could have built on that kind of energy, was going forward. But like,
I ain't gonna
nah,
lie.
he
I jumped off at 3 because he went commercial. I didn't like that shit. I didn't like a Millie.
No, I like 4 more than 3, but we knew what the deal was on 3.
Yeah, but see, I felt like his commercial was 2. If the worst he was gonna get was Fireman, which I hated that shit, by the way. Fireman, Fire for Fire, that was garbage when I first heard it. But he made up for the rest of that shit. Like the Mob is classic. I can spit that shit for 5 minutes straight, word for word. He ain't got shit else like that I gotta rap with him on. Like I didn't have to rap a Millie. That shit was silly as fuck.
Hold on, t-shirt. Hold
Before
on.
I hear you say.
6 foot, 7 foot was
Move on to the
terrible
top.
too. I'm
Next
sorry.
topic.
Go ahead.
Before we move, so that's some expectations. By the time we do another live broadcast, Wayne, it'll been a drop. So what could you expect to hear from Wayne that'll make you say, that's what I want to hear? Like, you just can't say you just gonna come whack.
Nah.
What do you want from him to say? That's what I
I
expect.
want
What are
if
you
my-
expecting to hear from
If
him?
my idea of what Wayne is on right now behind what he's publicly shown us for the last year or so, behind being upset about that Super Bowl opportunity and everything getting the mix of it all, daring niggas not to say his name, leave me alone, I'm just wanting to have my fun, but don't wake me up. If he on that inspired energy, I think we're gonna get a better album than we've gotten before. I can't guarantee it's 5 mics worthy or album of the year, but I think that it'll be a hungrier Wayne. So my expectation is hungry Wayne equals a good album.
Go ahead, Sanchez.
I'm just looking at these dreads, bro. That shit looking crazy.
Man, it might 40 plus, bro. Come on. You see Future cut his off.
That's what Wayne need to do, goddamn.
It don't grow the same, bro, after a certain age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He need to cut this shit off.
But
doing a
to
lot of drugs.
Sanchez point, man, we done came a long way from the dedication cover, nigga.
You hear me?
He got to be on that best rapper alive.
Yeah.
That's what he got. He got to be on in that.
He got to be
I'ma
in that
tell you.
mixtape bag with me.
Lyrically.
I don't think Wayne got that southern swag no more, and I think that that's the problem, y'all. I think that he didn't went to New York. He put on the wallet chains. He started talking different, picking up new lingo, moving worldly. He started adapting to everybody he was around. I think the coolest Wayne is the Wayne that knew he was from New Orleans, bro.
Just you talking about. Of course he ain't Southern. He ain't even black, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's just be real.
Polo G-Shake,
No, but I'm saying that was
not black.
my line, though. The those are your favorite Wayne verses, though, is when he was able to kick that Southern shit, though. Mix, butter, pecan,
like
caramel, set smell.
I'm agreeing with you.
Come on. He knew what he was about, then.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. It's just that he's just so different, bro. I like when they were asking Wayne about, he's like, oh, they beefing. He did that song, they doing it. Like, dude, I really believe it. Like, this man, like, is that disconnected?
Yeah, Wayne
like,
is OJ now. Like, yeah, he OJ. I'm not.
He don't know what's going on. He watch sports. He doesn't tell you that. But like stuff people are doing, like on social media, he ain't got Eminem the same way though. Eminem don't even really know how to work a computer, bro. So they do that to kind of stay disconnected to like what's really going on.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson, the actor, said he don't even have a phone. So I think it's part of your process. You got to be a little, you got to move different, I guess.
Yeah. People want to meet them and hang around them, though. Like, famous people want to hang around Eminem and Lil Wayne.
That's why they need to album together. That shit would probably be lyrically insane.
That might be the one. That's what I was going to say, too, before we move on, that I'm expecting something to be like, go in the mindset of Eminem's fan base and just outdo Eminem's the death to Slim Shady. That's how I do Eminem for me, Wayne. That's how I just hold me down with my Eminem debates and Wayne debates.
Man,
make sure it's better than that.
I just want somebody to go put M on another patiently waiting type record. Give me one of them dirty beats, bro. Like, stop putting that nigga on this, it could feature Rihanna at any second ass beat, bro. I hate them records.
Casio ass beats.
Bruh, the fuck?
All right, since he was named LA's top #1 rapper all time.
Yeah.
Have y'all been keeping up with this? The Joey Badass, Kendrick Lamar, Joey wanting to smoke.
Oh yeah.
Joey dropping several disses. Y'all ain't been keeping up with this?
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, no.
I've been on it.
What's
Joey Badass did a freestyle, Red Bull freestyle with Big Sean and Ab Soul.
For real?
What's up with this? instrumental? Come on now. Left. Yeah.
Pull it, John.
Yeah. They dropped so many songs that you got to get
they dropped a lot.
But Joey Badass.
I think Joey may have
He
dropped
did
4
dissing,
in a week and a half type business.
Well, right. Ray Vaughn got involved. So it seems like Kendrick Lamar is like the last boss, the final boss. But he throwing like everybody else from the stable at Joey. And Joey been lighting their ass up to pause on that, but he been
running through.
They can't. He said somebody said Miss Parker said that Joey Badass trying to kill his own career.
Hey, you gotta listen to these records though to keep it fair.
This ain't Drake right here though.
Yeah.
I say that.
You gotta listen to Joey to keep it fair.
I don't disrespect him. Joey got the ball. I don't know if Joey has the music.
Yeah, the music is a struggle if we talking about who gonna drop another Not Like Us. Kendrick gonna win it all day. But if you just talking about the bar game, what Kendrick talking about, going ball for ball, Joey got his ass right there. I ain't lying.
But I'll say this. When the stuff Ray Vaughn was coming up with, like Ray Vaughn was trying to say stuff about Joey Badass, like using the Diddy parties, and like to be real, ain't nothing really on Joey Badass that you got. But I like how Joey been coming with his bars, like creative. He like, hey bro, like Ass Chike. He said, Ass Chike tried to diss me. Like, you think I'm gonna get dissed by a nigga named Ass Cheek?
Right.
Like, Joey's doing the right way. He's taking it's like counterpunching in the right way of battle rap, without making stuff up, without like just reaching into something, like reaching for something that's not.
He's straight
really
rapping. It's straight bars. Yeah.
He's straight rapping and using your name, using what you doing. Like, you running up on me, like holding down New York. Like, that's what he ain't doing too much. You like, hey bro, why you say all that? We just battle rap.
And it's
right
little
at the
shit
line.
that I respect, like where Kendrick annoyed me sometimes, cause like when Kendrick wanted to blow up when he was hungry and it was about offing everybody head, he named everybody on record because he knew the advantages of what that shit would look like. Fast forward, we got a Kendrick that just dropped G and X fresh off a beef with Drake, and he redacting shit on the intro. So it's like, where we at? Because you know, this is hip hop. Where Joey at right now, how he moving. That's how you moving. Keep this shit about the records. You know, it ain't about no I'm gonna meet you in the street. None of that shit. It's just we on these
Say, I'm a
bars.
light ray. I like how he transited. He said, daylight, this little light of mine. He said something about daylight. Then he said, yeah, I'm a light ray. He said, my son, I'm a bean. Talking about he gonna light Ray Vaughn ass up.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
It was cold.
Hey.
It was smooth, too.
That boy said, I'm gonna have to charge you for this. We call it a catastrophe.
Come on,
Man,
man.
hey, I was like, Joey, Joey, that dude that be playing at the park, he like, he want to play one-on-one. He been working on, he like, yeah,
And so,
beat
and tell the listeners part of our conversation, right, Holiday, where it's like the backstory on this shit, man. So for those that's checking it out and they like, nah, Joey gonna get ate up, pause. It's like, let's go back to when Kendrick dropped Control. Joey started subbing the nigga in because he felt like he was left off the record, and also recognized that Kendrick called himself the King of New York, which Joey been doing for 12 years. So, you know, you fast forward a couple years when Kendrick drops A Pimp a Butterfly, they asked Kendrick, what artist are you listening to the most? He said, man, all I'm checking out right now is Joey Badass. That boy a monster. So when you already know that a nigga that acknowledged you, but he ducking the smoke, and you know you nice, come on, bro. Yeah, this nigga wanted Drake. And that go to my point last year, y'all, when I said, yeah, he want Drake, but he won't fuck with Royce 5'9". And that's my point.
Is this, I'm saying, certain battles to me aren't good, or certain fights aren't good because one person is too big for it to even be about what it should be about. Like, I like Beans versus Kiss. That's even, right? Okay, but we got, when it was Cannabis versus LL, even though Cannabis, I'm a big LL fan, big Cannabis fan. Cannabis outdid him, out-rapped him, right? He still lost because it's LL Cool J, bro.
Man, look.
Like, you still lose, Joey.
Hey, man.
Because it's Kendrick. No matter what happens, it's still like he's too big of a star. He's on tour with SZA, bro. He just did the Super Bowl.
I don't know about all that. I saw Mike Tyson lose to Lennox Lewis. So that's my point. You get the wrong fight.
That's a Hall of Famer.
You get the wrong fight.
That's still a Hall of Famer.
You get the wrong fight, the wrong opponent. Yeah, you go down as a Hall of Famer.
It's more Buster Douglas, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the thing about it. I don't think even to defeat Kendrick Lamar, honestly, Joey ain't gonna go that dirty to where it would take. Like, Drake had a chance. It was a good battle because I feel like it's the same Joey with J. Cole. You're gonna have to get too dirty for it to get to the point where people feel like you killed him.
Nah, but see, that's the difference, Holiday. We give a nigga credit for saying that he hate everybody the same way he hate Drake. You pay attention to things that you hate a little bit more than shit you like, or shit you indifferent or biased to. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think that he would have went as ham on Cole. I just think it would have made Cole uncomfortable of the two. But that don't say that he would have had something for Cole. I think that just, you talking about a nigga who braid his hair, paint his nails, make songs for women, it's easy to pick it. It's just a different angle. But I also, to my perspective, that's why he ain't fucking with real MCs. Look at who he messed with, Big Sean and Drake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you
that styles make fights, I agree with that. I like what y'all saying with that, but I think, like I just said, it has to be the right setting.
Big Sean,
like,
bro.
Jay-Z versus, I'm just saying, Jay-Z versus Nas was that because I think if somebody else would have done either, if Styles P versus Jay-Z, we're gonna talk about Styles P in a minute. If Styles P did the same song Nas did, he still lose. If Styles P dropped Ether versus Jay-Z, you see it has to be Nas. That's just why I view it. Like, Joey, I ain't saying Joey's just a bum, but it's Kendrick Lamar. We just already, before we came on, we like, the man's ruling the game right now. This is his reign. right now. I just can't see him.
Yeah, but you won't know who the next prince is if you don't defend the title, bro. If you selective about defending your title, Kendrick moving like Mayweather right now, where I choose Jake Paul.
It's always been like that though. You gotta be in my weight class though. You gotta be there. He can't just. That's why he's sending like Ray Vaughn. They like you running into them because he's like that's the level you on.
Yeah, but
you ain't on.
You can argue though. What rapper popped on Bad Boy other than French Montana? So it's like Bad Boy ain't the label as the marquee for spitters and how you move in New York. When we know New York's been pretty much judged off lean back since 2008.
I would love, like I said, if they could find a way to do it, and you know what I'm saying, like I check because I look. But this is the thing. Hear what I'm saying though. Sanchez and Anam ain't even heard the disses from Joey. That's my point.
Right.
I really can't speak on it and shit.
If they ain't heard, if these folks be on that type music, that's what. So we know if they ain't heard it, like nobody has heard it, but like us.
Yeah, but Ray Vaughn wasn't a formidable opponent either. Like, don't nobody know Ray Vaughn of the two before it just become a who know Joey. Don't nobody know Ray Vaughn but us for sure. It's one of them. He definitely don't have one.
Boys. Yeah, he ran up on Joey, but see, Joey could have did that. The same thing that Kendrick's trying to do to Joy. Joy could have did Ray Vaughn like that, and they because they ain't on his level as far as exposure, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Joey owed a game because he been acting, so he been away. So he
Joy want the smoke.
Yeah.
He wanted. He like, but this is the thing that I'm saying. Now I will say this though: if you running sending all these people at me, all these little goonies at me, and I light them up like he been lighting them up, you gotta come on down, bro. Like, I see if I lost. Like, everybody you threw at me in your defense, man, they got gunned down.
That just show you how irked he is by Drake. He's annoyed that a nigga been subbing him at that level for 10 years. That a nigga directly calling him out.
All right, we got one more. Last topic. We staying on the battle stuff. Y'all heard about this, right? Well, we're gonna go this. We're gonna close it out in the South. We had two topics, but it's my boy right here.
What Akeem? Yeah.
All right, dope artists, right? I want to hear the advice from the OGs from one of my favorite young rappers that's grinding, that's coming with the bars, that's building his own social media following. That's, you know what I'm saying, doing it the way that people typically tell you to do it, and it works. Is it working? And if it's not working, what needs to it? You know, what's next for? Start with Sanchez, because I know you know about Akeem. What would be his next best move for him blowing up or getting to where he needs to be as an artist?
He needs a trendy hit. He needs a hit with a major artist, like a feature or something. Like a little cosign. I ain't gonna lie to you.
DTA said, "Who the hell is Akeem Ali?" Check him out.
Check him out. Check him out. That boy, the truth, from Jackson, Mississippi. Shit crazy. Yeah, I just think he need a little cosign. But he get a good cosign from somebody, and they drop a hit rock. Shit, he gone. He out of there.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of hit. What I mean, he can rap about anything. He can do anything.
He really can.
Really, there.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what else he can do. I think he just needs to stick to what he's doing and stay true to who he is, and let continue to let people discover him and just stay the course, man. Because he got his own little swag. I don't think he needs to kind of conform and follow to one of these boxes that's out here these days. I kind of like what he's doing for himself. He kind of stayed that route to me.
That's a low-key good point. I was thinking about it, like, why is he is doing, but he's doing a lot of freestyle though, right?
Yeah.
He got.
But why am I not getting him on? Why is he not on Just Incredible though? Why is he not on Funk Flex Why is he not on Sway in the morning
Yeah,
as far as freestyle?
That's a
he
good
getting there.
question.
I think it's more. I think they got more.
You think he's headed there?
Yeah, I think that's more convoluted with
No,
management.
on the radar. No, he's bigger than most of the people I see on the radar. He's already
Bigger than them.
50 times bigger than them.
Right, but I'm saying that it still has to do with your vision. Like, if he don't see himself if on the radar don't do nothing for him because of how he currently move and what he draws in. I mean, certain shit is just, you know what I mean?
That's gonna help him.
No.
That's gonna help him.
Understood on the help level. What I'm saying, like on the radar, is saturated with a lot of garbage too. It's becoming world star.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem.
you don't want to
that is
just
true.
mix and
That's
match
true.
your brand with everything that's losing its own value. So he's
Yeah.
protecting it the right way right now by not moving the same as every single artist doing rollouts, where it
That's
still maintains some uniqueness to how he's doing his own thing. I would say that the next best move, man, hey, I think that with the notoriety he got and with the name he's building and the way I see him moving with certain producers right now, because he's been locked in with certain folks right now. Mike Will made it last week. He been moving. So, man, attack that Bruno joint.
Hey,
Go
Mike
get you
Will
a
from-
featuring Bruno joint,
Mike
man.
Will from Mississippi too, right?
I think.
I mean,
Nah, Mike.
they got Ray
Nah,
Sherman.
Mike Will from
Atlanta.
yeah, he from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Ray
That's what I
Ray
would want to
Shrimmer,
say.
they from Tupelo.
Yeah, they're from Tupelo. But yeah.
Hey, Q said he must have missed all the good topics.
Dang. Yeah, nah, Akeem, I would
Man,
say
you
go
walk,
get
Q,
that
man,
Bruno
man,
feature,
it's
man.
been peaceful in here. I was looking for you though. When we talk about the Mount Rushmore Southern groups, I was talking about some of the things that you said.
Hold on. Let me interject with that. Well, Q, first of all, if you would have subscribed and hit the notification bell, nigga, you would have got a
There you go.
notification.
You would
Hello.
have known
Talk
we
about
was
it.
He said
on.
he missed
Nigga.
all the chicken and dressing.
Talk
He
about
said
it.
I missed all the chicken and dressing. He said, "Look, damn, I missed it." He said, "I'm getting the sides and dessert." He said, "We soften this job right now. He want us fighting."
You gotta hit the little bell too, my nigga. And it'll let you know, like, hey,
But
them boys, they having Sunday dinner.
Sunday dinner.
yeah, it's time to eat. Here's the thing though. Can I get Akeem Ali Big X to plug?
That would be dope.
That too much. That's what I was talking about people collaborating. Just don't catch Big X while he at, 20.
Hey, the only other thing about Akeem
Yeah.
that he gotta be careful with it too is I know he got like that pimpish vibe about him. He gotta be careful of getting caught and a label is just, putting that box of he only do that type of music.
Yeah.
And that might be part of his problem too.
Get away from
He
that.
gotta kind of
Well, that's that online persona is making him stand out. But I would like for him at this point to just go
show
focus
people
on the
you can
music.
rap. For
And he
real.
also be rolling with Crit. Yeah, they roll together though. Q. I'm just why you said that I was gonna mention Crit. They in the same entourage. They roll with each other. I don't know why he ain't really getting Crit on the production. Or
But see, that's why I
some kind
say
of collabo.
go get Bruno, because you can lean into your fan base with women a different way, where it ain't just about pimping. It's a different general structure you can provide. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like the
Yeah.
rap shit, cool, but he done already passed the rap shit, fool. Like I don't
He passed
I don't think his debut album is gonna be 12 rap tracks at all, because the way he moving. So it's like, go on and hit that R&B lane and go
Right.
get that next level money. Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars, that type of vibe, where he
Right.
able to still rap but give you that hook that he
Bruno
can
ain't been
smooth
missing.
out.
He said Bruno been missing shit. I'm talking about chat.
Yeah.
But Bruno the bro.
Yeah,
what's
but
the
when
Jones
Bruno
Sexy
pop
Red?
out though, like that's all you know though. So like Bruno ain't gotta move
What's
like
the
that.
Jones
Like,
Sexy Red?
That
though?
was the first song for Sexy Red that didn't pop for real.
yeah.
Why didn't that song pop? But that Jones was it should have.
Cause
But
Bruno
I
was
guess
on there
it was
trying to rap and shit. Man,
Yeah,
come
he
down
threw
with
it
your ass
off.
on. Do what you do.
But you know, they
Bruno
shouldn't
hit that
care though.
powder
That's the
button.
problem.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that they need a song, but that's who fucked that up. Whoever decided that.
That boy so full of that cocaine in the video.
Hey, he been in Vegas too, bro. He been trying to perform that money out that he owed.
All right, last
Last
topic.
topic.
We doing New York. You ain't gonna like this topic either, so we just doing this to close out. We got 5 minutes and we out of here. Jim Jones, y'all ain't saying this. We gonna share this. Hold up, let me do this. So this is what was said. Hold up. Get back to it. This is what was said. I ever get through it.
Get them right, AD.
This is definitely something to talk about. Got going to Vault.
Who want to do a versus with me right now?
Here we go.
Pat said
Yeah,
that
That'd be a
album.
good
Who want to do one with me?
Who would you want to do
What
a versus
album?
against?
Any one of them. Pull it up. New York, I love all
Probably
my
that
brothers in New
Akeem,
York.
I'll leave
Pull
you.
them up. No matter who it is.
You talking about Carter 6.
Who
My
you say?
bad, Carter 6.
Who you hear?
Oh, Carter 6.
I got a real catalog.
New York versus-
I just had a gold record last year. I mean, we could go back. I got 20 records for every year.
You know what would be a good one?
We could start from 20 years ago. I give him one record for each year, all the way up to now.
Capo versus Styles P.
He don't got enough catalog for that.
He got a lot. Styles got a lot of catalog.
Not a commercial catalog. He not going to last. I mean, I love Styles. You did, but set it up.
And Styles said this.
Me and Jim ain't in the same league. Me and Jim don't do the same thing.
Yeah, don't.
I am a bar master. I am a lyrical technician. I've been on joints with some of the best MCs in the world. Big, Hole, Black Thought, Talib. I bar shit down. When Rakim tells you you're nice, KRS tells
Sounds
you you're
good.
nice, Big tells you you're nice, Hope tells you you're nice, Nas tells you you're nice, all these people tell you you're nice, you're fucking nice. I'm not here to make catchy hooks and do dope shit. I don't knock that. I'm trying to say some shit that's gonna make your soul.
Holiday ain't no
It's gonna
sound.
be some shit you may catch 10 years later.
You know,
know what
fan
I'm
on
saying?
this?
Me and Jim don't do the
I
same.
agree.
Nah,
I'm
and,
a bar master.
Okay, well, fuck it then.
Master.
It ain't meant for me because ain't a lot.
There's not many people in my
You good.
age group that have the amount of catalog I have. You gotta go sit down and listen to me. I'm a fucking library of bars practically. I'll give you a My Life. I pull out Last Days with Big. I pull out Reservoir Dogs. I pull out the joint with Nori.
Really
I
good
even gotta
songs
get in my
with
own
Big.
catalog. Jim don't got a Alone in the Streets. Jim don't got a Green Piece of Paper. He don't got none of them kind of songs that make niggas cry. A couple of them, but not 20 of them. You better check my jacket. You better check my jacket. I made up a fucking lane. It wasn't the hardest MC before. It was Fly Dudes, it was Kings. I invented the lane where niggas saying they make hard shit. Me, I forgot more dope rhymes than most people would ever make. And that's a fucking fact. I would tell you to ask Cam and Jules on the low.
All right. So who you got in that regard of what they was talking about?
It kind of, I guess it depends on,
What you looking for?
yeah, what type of
Well,
competition are they having.
the thing they were saying, see, that's what I noticed too. And I'm like, yeah, we talking about bar for bar. Yeah, you Styles better. We talking about a versus. That's different. Jim Jones will beat you in the verses. Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jim Jones, not the Lock versus Dipset. Jim Jones versus Styles P. You lose, Styles. I think in my mind, Styles got some features though. Styles got Get High. He got a couple junks.
That's it.
Well, I
He got
mean,
a
dark
couple-
pair
he got a
shades.
couple more too though. Huh?
I wear
He got
mean
some
dark
features,
pair
too, so we'll
shades.
probably-
So all he got to do is run balling on repeat for me. I'm straight.
That's it.
So it's really gonna come down. We Get High versus Ballin', and people gonna be like, man, I'm going with Ballin'.
Tommy in Miami.
In the
Come on,
verse.
man. That shit get nasty with Jim. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I swear.
Yeah, in the verses. So I think Styles P. Now keep this in mind. Styles P. got a point because now when we came, you would have said this hit for hit, Dipset versus the Locks. I would have said Dipset. And like on the verses. But when they ran up on Dipset, on the Locks, Man, the Locks killed them folks, man.
That's true.
Oh yeah, but
They murdered them
But I
folks.
wouldn't have banked
the
on Dipset,
performance,
me personally, though, because that was more niche cult shit. Like, Locks had more of them
Yeah,
joints.
but you running up on a real MC though, is what I'm saying. Like Lee Styles alone is what he's saying. Like, even if you got them hits when we performing and doing these words and I'm rapping my shit and you rapping yours, they gonna see that I'm a lot better than you in all of this, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
he-
saying.
That's really
Now,
what
even
he
if you
was
got
trying
a
to
better
say.
song,
That's really what he was saying.
that's what happened when they did the performance.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we were like the Locks is levels above Dipset.
Yeah, but it's all within context, because the Locks ain't gonna move a room like Jim probably could with some of the shits he got. So it's within context. If you talking about rapping, yeah, them boys gonna run off with it.
Money. We getting bird gang money. Hey, hey, Jim got
Man, I was in the clubs
Don't
when
forget,
them
you
Jim
forget.
Jones records was dropping, bro. So it's I don't know.
I want to see it. Hey, do it. I want to see it.
I don't know, man. You can't trust.
Because I think Styles got some more records we ain't thinking
Can't
about.
trust the nigga that look like Raphael.
Why you?
Styles, man, I just ain't. That ain't.
Y'all don't like
Nah,
Styles?
I fuck with Styles P, but man,
Styles cool.
If,
Cool.
but if I'm watching a battle, bro, I'm really gonna focus more on Jim Jones, bro, because Jim Jones gonna have them tracks that's gonna catch my ear.
A Gangsta and a Gentleman was dope, though. My life is all I have. That's Styles.
On my way to church. Say this. Just leave it. Right
Let me blow your mind to Styles P too.
Yeah.
That's about it for besides I get high.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick 3, he out of there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming.
Now he's on Banned from TV.
Hey.
He's on Jada Kiss featuring Styles P. I'll give him We Gonna Make It though, because that's a feature.
Okay.
Man, that ain't his song.
They get to use features.
Right.
in
Man,
the
he
battle,
gonna do
though.
that, Sanchez. He gonna do his verse on Locked Up. I told you some
Okay.
Styles P stuff we forgot about.
All right.
Locked Up, I give him
Pat
his verse on Locked
verse
Up.
on
Hey,
Soul
Pat.
Survivor, Locked Up.
Soul's about.
Yeah, Jesus. If I got to think about an Akon record,
Ah, he
I ain't
is
gonna
on
think
that.
Locked Up.
I mean, he got him. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, we got Styles P got him some songs, folks. Ain't.
Hey, Pat said he could perform balling 10 times if he do.
Man, you feel me? You feel me?
No, I like the Bird Gang, Jim Jones too, though. But
He
We
said he
fly
on the
high.
holiday.
No lie.
is that all it takes? Is that
That's all it takes. I wear mean dog pants.
bowling?
Man, hey,
Out of here.
you know the beat selection gonna be terrible with Styles P, dog. You know it is.
Yeah.
Summer in Miami. Summer in
I
Miami.
told you something in Miami for sure.
Yeah, that's it, dog.
She
Yeah,
gonna be
that'll
nasty,
do it.
bruh.
That'll do it. I'm gonna give him. Yeah, I'll go with Jim just off that, bro. Like, yeah, that's it. Summer in Miami and balling. I'd be like, yeah, I'm walking out.
I'm done. I
walking out.
got my
Yeah.
$35 worth. Thank you.
I'm done.
Those are his songs.
Out of there.
Yeah, I like all them BQ. Why you be messing with me, Q? What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
Pat said Styles ain't moving no room. That's factual.
Shit, man, I told you.
I don't know. It's a certain the Locks. I like that Wu-Tang kind of. Now I hear you, Q. You know we just talking.
Yeah, you got to be in a house party, a basement. It's a different type of vibe.
Well, it's gonna be not that kind of. But I'm saying they can perform. They're good now. They good. Like
Gotta be a basement full of timber.
like stage. Like I don't think Jim understands how can put on a better show. I don't know if he can put on a better performance like than Styles P. I saw that. Them folks don't have the same energy and like they don't know how to perform like a lot.
No, definitely not. Like I said, bro, if you find a metric, you can break it down differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapping, performing. Yeah, we could also say Jim Jones, where he buy better clothes, nigga. I mean, we can keep breaking it down the way it fit the lots, bro. But I'm saying, when it come to them records, nigga, put 60 people in a room, put a DJ in that bitch, and see what you get. You know, that's all that matter when we talking about this shit.
Bird game morning.
Yeah, for sure.
We Harlan, some in Miami.
Boots on the ground.
Some with Miami.
Boots on the motherfucking ground.
It's the key to
What
life.
else he got though? That's it, right?
Money Paris.
What the hell is 99?
Well, if you wanna do all his features when he was on his run and shit, I mean, throw some D's, two step, crunk music, walk it out.
What is we set trends with the Migos?
Yeah, we set the trends. Yeah, that shit hard as hell.
I can't remember that song.
Nigga,
That's a recent song.
That shit like 3 years ago. That shit like 3 years.
Okay. I thought it was old or something. Okay. I think I know. Yeah, it's 2021.
Kurt said you gotta be dressed like you on Def Jam Fight for New York to bump Styles P.
Bruh, you feel me? Come on, bruh. You gotta be playing NBA ballers. You gotta be playing NBA street too, my nigga.
You gotta have a pair of legs.
Let me ask this. Let me ask y'all this before we go. Would Jewels do the same thing to Styles P?
Hell yeah.
Like music wise?
Yes.
Yeah, Jewels got
Got a
clockwork.
lot of shit, bro.
You got a lot of drink.
Yeah.
Damn.
Styles is easily watched in a room movement mission, nigga.
Hey, Pat said he'll listen to Crunchy Black on Styles P.
Damn.
Bruh.
Man, a lot of people would. But I'm gonna tell you this, like my point about performance wise, like who was that what's that Tank? Tank's last fight. Jim Jones walked him out. That was terrible.
That might say
Like Jim Jones.
he said he'll listen to
Okay, Holiday.
Style.
Come on.
I'm just saying about what I'm thinking about. No, I'm for it, but I want to see it happen. I love Dipset.
Man, Holiday finna be like, man, but then you can't cook collard greens listening to Jim Jones either, so, man, come on,
I'm
man.
not making a point talking about, bro. Wait a minute.
That nigga said walking a boxer out to the ring. I feel you, Holiday. I ain't asked for him to walk a boxer out, though. That's what I'm saying.
And,
I'm not making a point against anybody.
I feel you. I just hear it differently, bro. I hear it like
Hey, you just don't. Okay, you don't like Styles. I can't even figure out who you don't like.
I just don't like Styles, and you know.
You don't like Styles P?
I mean, I ain't crazy about him or Jadakiss too, really. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, cool. That's cool.
You know,
Mims got more hits than Styles. Oh man, relax. You gotta relax.
Who got more hits than Styles?
This is why I'm hot.
Mims. This is why I'm hot.
Damn.
Gotta be the top when they say top. That's one of the most annoying hit songs ever. That's right there with Boots, Apple Bottom Jeans, Boots with the Clip.
Oh yeah, this is why I'm hot.
But you know, everybody's tight with that team.
Hey, you know who else sucked? Mano.
All right, let's go. Before we
gotta go.
All right, before we get out here, let's give a rundown to everybody that came in late. First topic of the night was who's on your Mount Rushmore for Southern rap groups? Right?
Yeah.
Had a lot of votes for Outkast, A-Ball MJG, UGK, 3-6, the Hot Boy. And we mentioned Amigos. Could have been on there. Arguably could be in the top 4. Goody Mob was also mentioned.
Hey, put y'all Mount Rushmore in the chat. Drop that.
Yeah, man. Who y'all got for the South?
That y'all mix. That the fact or cap on the Complex releases the top 100 LA rappers. Kendrick Lamar being number 1. We talked about Snoop Dogg where you ranked him last week. Then Complex took our topics and made this list. That's how they do those. And Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. We didn't agree with none of that. Really, the top 5. We felt like the game's list was better.
It was more fluid, yes, sir.
They had Tupac, because Tupac wasn't even on the last list. But you gotta put Tupac. If you're gonna rank, Where you gonna rank Tupac? In L.A.? I mean, New York?
Right.
You can't rank him in
Right.
New York.
Like, where do you put Pac at? Exactly.
You gotta put him where he belongs. The West. All right, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube.
Motherfucking no, man. Nigga said the
No,
trash,
this is
bro.
not the time enough. This is
You're
not
right.
the
I'm sorry.
time.
I'm sorry.
Goodness
I'm sorry.
gracious. Put your
All right,
I
yeah, we
hate
feel like the
now
game got
Tupac
that right.
comments in the chat. Please, go ahead, Holiday. I'm sorry.
Oh,
right,
shit,
and
they got
then-
D-Smoke on this. Shout out to D-Smoke.
Well, I don't have the graphic up anymore. We talked about Lil Wayne, the Carter 6 being on the way. Talks about that.
Next Friday.
And then Joey Badass versus Kendrick Lamar. The details, y'all already know the business, right?
Yeah, man.
And that was that.
Q, it was
Another
the top
beautiful
three.
night.
It's your Mount Rushmore of Southern rap groups.
Yeah,
not
Southern rap
individuals.
groups.
Yeah, Southern rap groups. Q. Groups.
Outkast,
Okay.
UGK,
Low key.
Ballin'
Okay.
G,
Outkast,
3 6.
UGK, Ballin' G, 3 6, and Good Amount can only be 4 for low
Who
key.
you gonna get rid of, Kirk?
And I threw Ghetto Boys out there too, man. You gotta have respect, man. Willie D.
Definitely put the Ghetto Boys out there.
Willie D.
Yeah.
Scarface, man. Bushwick, man. Willie D was the first nigga talking crazy to them bros. Like this.
So in my opinion, they're the second tier. The second tier after my four. My first four was like, and I don't know, I know it's crazy we put some of these folks second tier. I had with Outkast, UGK, A-Ball, MJG, 3 6. The argument for the second tier would be Ghetto Boys, Goody Mob, Hot Boys, Migo. And all of them, you can interchange. You can put them in the first 4 if you want.
Yep.
But the ones that were right after, they can be moved in too. That's what I'm saying. So that way, I don't think we missed anybody with that, right? We missing anybody with those 8.
Migo still top 10.
I mean, if you say so, you ain't got no. I'm not doing it. I know what I'm saying. See,
Fuck it,
I
fuck it.
said,
Kane and Abel top 10. Kane and Abel. Goddamn it. Kane and Abel.
Damn.
when you start at True first. Anyway, y'all, we'll see y'all next Sunday.
Hey, and I got one more thing to say before we off, man. Diddy probably do deserve to get locked up because he already said he can't stop, won't stop. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey,
And
man,
he
we
said,
out.
He said, take
He
it.
told you he can't stop and he won't stop, no?
Chilly dog.
Oh, man, peace.
Chilly dog.
Dog,
Friends in the industry, we